Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tehran, Colombian native, gets the call to
Julio Tehran.
Ball one. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. He's got 3 base hits in 28 tries. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Santana handles it for the first out of the game. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Inciarte is there, 2 gone.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. Nothing for the Phillies to start. Atlanta coming up. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike one. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Wind up and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch on its way. Way out in front. Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting second, third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off. Here's a high pop-up. Freeman is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Leading to the Braves, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hoskins waits on it. 1 out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
Right fielder.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Towards second. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to Cobb County, Georgia for baseball on MLB Network. third inning set to get underway. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Misses. Ball 2. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Outside, 2-1.
2 ball, 1 strike.
This one's down to third. Camargo's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Aaron Altair will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. One and 1 to Aaron Altair. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Mark Leiter, a right-hander standing foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Stepping in for the Braves, Danny Santana, as he'll get his opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a bit too early.
The head with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on the heels.
The 1-1 home. There's a breaking ball in off the plate. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even 2.
And he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 2-2. High in the air out to right field. Williams is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Ball that just misses.
Lay off that one.
The 1-0.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. And everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Kurt Suzuki will grab a bat and hit. And a fastball just 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so patience to hold back on the curveball in the 3-2.
Got to commend him for being a really right now. Not everyone will.
And he lays off. Ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Riding in, Ender Inciarte. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. First pitch on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Very quickly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Suzuki, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Chase Whitley, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Chase Whitley.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Cesar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No strikes. Let's get it going, Braves.
The 1-0. 5 to left. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with this.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that.
First and
and the 2-0 pitch. The center is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, baseman Santana.
The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. First pitch coming here. Missed with a slider.
And particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Fouled off.
Hey, let's go.
Be two. A bare hand for one. And they with no score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw is in.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping up now. First delivery to him on the way. And this one not for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-2. Grounded down the. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Next for Atlanta, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So now. The at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Is over, and that ends the inning. Through 4, still tied, nothing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll count at 3-2. Pitch. And here as he takes ball 4 at the base on off the 5th inning.
Well, they have scratch.
Nick Williams. Nobody out. He's set. Here it comes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do. We all know runners don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And this is just inside corner ball 2. And this is a strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. To his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Third baseman number
7. Franco. He's 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. 0-1 pitch on its way. Smoke toward the. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to 7 with only 1 away.
As a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side. Normally a vacated 9 out of 10 times make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he will ball in there as that strike zone. Down to Crawford. Back him up a bit. With the changeup, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
He went with the lead there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see much pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything happen.
Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro for 1 for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's a ball.
Fastball that just misses inside. At second, Bronco on at first. 2 down. Fastball stays way up that.
Load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. And that's a full count now.
I can't imagine he was sitting fastball at right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any.
Full count still. In on him as he can't arms it. Keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB right after this. To the at-bat. One catch corner here in his age 34 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, and that's with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed. He's had an amazing career.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen.
The 1-0. He's taken below the zone for a ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now the 2-1. High pop up. Crawford is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Changeup in for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Christian Colon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Christian Colon.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Santana over at second. Swanson at first, 2 out in the inning. On the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Daniel Winkler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Tommy Joseph will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 count. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And he'll be playing in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2.
Looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
A ball and 2 strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-2 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. There are 2 a possible go-ahead run at first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And the changeup is way low that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that'll bring up the product, Rhys Hoskins. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 1 left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Adam Morgan. There's to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. This is flared out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a called strike here on strike one. Inciarte gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on board right here.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself a count now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. On deck is Nick Markakis. A 3-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. And he is out at the plate. So hold all tickets. We're not done yet. One big out here in the inning. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 to Markakis. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. Still no score. Back here at SunTrust Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Hoskins tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Come on now, it's been a K right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Michael Franco. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Camargo picks it up cleanly. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Edobre Ramos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Johan Camargo will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Ramos has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Little chopper back his way. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So stepping in, Dansby Swanson, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Peter Moylan will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Charlie Culberson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 16, Charlie Culberson.
Now batting, J.P. Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Leading off for Philadelphia, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Next for Philadelphia.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside. And he misses 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies brings it in, and that's the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 16.
Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. 0-0 our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Adam Rosales will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on. This is low. Two pitch is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. A little bouncer. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears it down and the inning is over. Phillies strand one. We are still scoreless. Luis Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
57, Luis Garcia.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here comes the swing, and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hoskins. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. I'm set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers' purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Line drive to center field. Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Off for ball 2. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's on full now to 3-2. Freeman would be next. He is in time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves are set 1-2-3. Still no score. Sam Freeman will be on the mound start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch, and there's one well above the zone for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Freeman, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Full count, 3-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality. Are at a premium. That's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. And fastball just a bit up. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hoskins, the runner at second with 1 away. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past the ball. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breather room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He was a double play victim last time around. The 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
You thank your lucky stars when you hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And that's not close. Off the plate, high, ball 3. 2 out with the man at first. Philly shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Phillies lead it 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Hector Neris comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 50, Hector Neris. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot,
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-1. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
That, my friend, is a Cardinal symbol any closer. You can't the ball.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His career numbers against Hector Neris, he's 0 for 4. The 1-0 misses down below the knee.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And a fastball just a bit high.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0. Rounded weakly to the right side. Hernandez charging in on it. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. His career numbers against Hector Neris, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it clean. 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.